everybody! Today we're going to learn on note values and what are their names, as well as what are rests in music. So if you're ready, let's go on.
Music is made up of long and short sounds. So hence, note value is used to indicate the length a note should be played in music. The first note value that we are going to learn is semibreve. Semibreve. Can everyone repeat after me? Semibreve. Semibreve is a 4-count note in music. It is known as ta, a, a. Can you clap after me? Ta, a, a. The second note is known as a minim. Minim has 2 counts, and it is known as ta, a. Ta, a. Next, we have the crotchet. Crotchet. Can everyone repeat after me? Crotchet. Crotchet has 1 count in music, and it is known as ta. Ta. Can everyone clap? Ta. Next, we have the quaver. Quaver has half count in music, and often followed by another quaver. It is known as titi. Titi. Next, we have the semiquaver. Semiquaver. Semiquaver is a 1/4 count in music, and it is often followed by 3 other same semiquavers, and it is known as ticka ticka. Ticka ticka. Now, we are going to take a look at how each note value relates to one another. One minim and another minim would give you 1 semibreve. So therefore, 1 crotchet and 1 crotchet, together you will get 1 minim. Question. So how many crotchet makes a semibreve? If 1 crotchet and another makes a minim, and 2 minims make 1 semibreve, hence you need 4 crotchets to make 1 semibreve. In primary 1, we recall that 1 quaver and another quaver gives you a crotchet. So therefore, how many quavers makes a semibreve? If 2 quavers gives you 1 crotchet. So therefore, you need 8 quavers to make 1 semibreve. Next, let's learn about the semiquavers. 1 semiquaver and another semiquaver gives you 1 quaver. So question, how many semiquavers makes a semibreve? The answer is 16. 16 semiquavers makes 1 semibreve.
So how do all these note values relate to each other? Since now that I know how to count each of them and how they relate in some way or another, is there another picture that you can show me?
So therefore, in the music note tree, 1 semibreve can be made up of 2 minims, or it can be made up of 4 crotchets, or 8 quavers, or 16 semiquavers.
Is it only just about putting all the note values together? are there times where we can stop and pause?
What is a rest? A rest is a musical notation sign that indicates the absence of sound. It comes in various symbols and it signifies different counts in music. So when there is a rest, normally no music is being played. However, you still have to count. Starting with the semibreve rest. A semibreve rest has 4 counts. So therefore, the music is not played for 4 counts. Next, the medium rest. Medium rest has 2 counts. And in this time, music is not played for 2 counts. So how do you know the difference between a medium rest and a semibreve rest? Often you treat it like a hat. When you turn it the other way around, upside down, you are able to collect more counts. And if you turn it the other way around, facing the ground, you have lesser counts for rest. Now moving on, the next one would be a crotchet rest. A crotchet rest is a 1 count rest. And it looks like a curly-whirly thing for you to recognize it. Next, the quaver rest. It has a half count rest in the music, similar to a quaver. A semiquaver rest has 1/4 count rest. So in this piece of music, you will rest for 1/4 count. The difference between a quaver and a semiquaver would be the note head that has 2 in a semiquaver and 1 in a quaver rest.
We have come to the end of today's session. Can you recall the 5 note values that you have learned, as well as the names of each of the 5 note values and how to count them? If you can, you may move on to do the other part of your session work. So till the next time I see you, bye bye!